Hold off before replacing the crankshaft position sensor. If your car suddenly stalls while driving, then will not restart, but starts normally again. After waiting a few minutes, many people immediately replace this sensor and spend several $100s. But the truth is, many vehicles still experience the exact same problem even after the sensor is replaced. In this video, I will show you 8 critical checks you must perform before deciding to replace the crankshaft position sensor. If you watch until the end, you will know when you should not rush to replace it and avoid a very common mistake that costs you money while the vehicle remains unsafe. Before talking about the sensor, before even thinking about replacing parts, we need to clarify one very important thing. Not every engine stall is caused by the crankshaft position sensor. That is why the first thing you need to check is not the sensor itself, but how your vehicle actually stalled. Check 1. Did the engine truly stall suddenly? The first thing you need to determine is whether the engine shut off abruptly or shut off gradually. If the vehicle was driving normally and then shut off immediately with no shaking beforehand and no gradual loss of power, this is a highly suspicious sign related to the crankshaft position sensor. When this sensor loses its signal, the ECU no longer knows when to trigger ignition, and the engine shuts off instantly. On the other hand, if the engine shakes, loses power gradually, and then stalls, the problem is very likely not the crankshaft position sensor. If your vehicle does not stall, suddenly stop here, and do not rush to replace this sensor. Check 2. Does the engine stall when hot and restart after cooling down? This is one of the most typical symptoms of a failing crankshaft position sensor. The engine may start and run normally when cold, but after driving for a while and the engine heats up, it suddenly stalls. When you try to restart it immediately, the engine will not start, even though the battery is still strong. However, after waiting a few minutes for the engine to cool down, it starts normally again, as if nothing happened. The reason is that as temperature rises, the crankshaft position sensor can begin to read incorrectly or lose its signal. If your vehicle shows this hot stall and cold restart behavior, the crankshaft position sensor should be checked very early. Check 3. Does the tachometer needle move while cranking? This is a very simple check, but extremely valuable. When you crank the engine, watch the tachometer needle. If the needle does not move at all or drops completely to 0, it means the ECU is not receiving an RPM signal. In most cases, this RPM signal comes from the crankshaft position sensor. On the other hand, if the tachometer needle still moves while cranking, there is a high chance the crankshaft position sensor is still sending a signal. No RPM signal during cranking is a very strong sign to suspect the crankshaft position sensor. Check 4. Are there trouble codes? P0335 to P0338. Next, check whether your vehicle is showing any trouble codes related to the crankshaft position sensor. Common codes include P0335, crankshaft position sensor signal lost, P0336, signal out of range, P0337, signal low, P0338, signal high. But this is where many people misunderstand the diagnosis. Having a trouble code does not automatically mean the sensor has failed. Not having a trouble code also does not mean the sensor is good. A trouble code only tells the ECU that there is a signal problem, and the cause could be the sensor, the wiring, or the connector. If you do not have an OBD scan tool, yet owning a basic one can help you read codes early and avoid replacing parts based on guesswork. I have included a link to a simple and easy-to-use OBD scan tool in the description below, which is very suitable for checking before deciding on repairs. Check 5. Wiring and connectors. This is a very common reason why many people replace the sensor, but the vehicle still stalls. The crankshaft position sensor itself may be working fine, but the wiring could be internally broken. The connector may be loose, or engine oil or water may have entered the connector, causing the signal sent to the ECU to become unstable, or completely lost. In that case, the ECU still detects a signal loss, and the symptoms are exactly the same as a failed sensor. The important thing to understand is that replacing the sensor cannot fix damaged wiring or a bad connector. That is why, before replacing the sensor, you should carefully inspect the wiring harness from the sensor, gently wiggle the connector, and look for signs of corrosion or oil contamination. If you have not checked the wiring and connector yet, you should not replace the sensor. Check 6. Have you ruled out the camshaft position sensor? This is one of the most common misdiagnoses when dealing with an engine that stalls. The camshaft position sensor and the crankshaft position sensor work together to help the ECU determine ignition timing and fuel injection. The problem is that when the camshaft position sensor fails, the symptoms can look very similar to a crankshaft position sensor failure. Hard starting, sudden stalling, poor performance or engine shaking. Many people replace the crankshaft position sensor first, but the real fault is actually the camshaft position sensor. If you have not ruled out the camshaft position sensor, replacing the crankshaft position sensor can easily become a wrong replacement. I have a separate video that helps you quickly tell the difference between these two sensors, and I have placed the link in the description below. Check 7. Ignition system. Another issue that is very often mistaken for a crankshaft position sensor problem is a fault in the ignition system. Worn spark plugs, weak ignition coils, unstable ignition. All of these can cause rough running, lack of power, or even stalling when driving slowly or stopping at a red light. These symptoms can closely resemble what happens when the crankshaft position sensor sends incorrect signals. The key point is that replacing the crankshaft position sensor cannot fix ignition problems. If your vehicle is clearly shaking, running unevenly, or showing misfire symptoms, you should inspect the spark plugs and ignition coils first before deciding to replace the crankshaft position sensor. Ruling out the ignition system will help you avoid an unnecessary parts replacement. Check 8. Are you replacing it out of fear or because you are certain? This is the most important check, but it is not located under the hood. If your vehicle has stalled in traffic, especially while driving on the road, that experience can create fear and make you want to replace anything that might be responsible. That reaction is completely understandable. Safety is always more important than money. But take a moment and ask yourself, am I replacing this because I truly understand the cause, or simply because I am afraid it will happen again? In some cases, replacing the crankshaft position sensor as a preventive measure is reasonable, especially on high-mileage vehicles. But replacing parts in panic without completing the previous checks can easily cost you money while the vehicle is still not truly safe. Replacing parts at the right time is always better than replacing them out of fear. This video is not saying that you should never replace the crankshaft position sensor. Its goal is to help you replace it at the right time. Replace it when you clearly understand the cause. Not replace it in panic. If content like this helps you understand your vehicle better and avoid unnecessary parts replacement, you can visit the channel to watch more similar videos. On this channel, I focus on sharing real-world repair experience, explaining why vehicles fail and when you should and should not replace parts. If this content feels useful to you, consider following the channel so you do not miss future videos. Thank you for watching until the end. I wish you safe driving and a deeper understanding of your vehicle every day.